Hello everybody, and welcome back to another r/farming simulator video. I know it's been a very long time since I last did one of these videos. And yeah, the main reason is because I just needed a break. After the video that I did where I just used my phone, and I recorded the video on my phone, I realized that I'm I'm working a little too hard to get these videos out to you. And yeah, I think I should focus more on the gameplay videos, and then this is kind of a side thing. But I just finished recording KSP for tomorrow, so that's done, and I'll edit that tomorrow night. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and record and edit this real quick. Probably not gonna do it too long, because like I said, I don't want to spend like so long recording these videos that it becomes like a pain to edit. So that's kind of the goal with these videos, just kind of a little bit extra on the weekend. And yeah, hopefully you guys are okay with that moving forward. So that means we're probably not going to have these every Sunday going on out, maybe every couple Sundays, but at least every now and again. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Anyway, because yeah, I mean, these videos aren't that hard to record, but when I'm doing them along with my weekly series, where I have to get videos recorded and prepped to have a solid week of uploads, especially also while doing schoolwork, it's not easy. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with. I have a lot of stray cats in my neighborhood. Shaking my head. So yeah, this is a picture of a caterpillar loader. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, come here. There you are. There you are. There he is. He's just been laying there. But yeah, they're doing some road work, and there was a cat loader and a stray cat. Although this is not a stray. This is Bentley. Say hi, Bentley. You guys see him a lot, so I don't need to show him up for too long. You guys see him every day, probably. Channel logo and all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the other posts. Okay, let's go ahead and start with, oh yeah, just the right width. And that is satisfying whenever you can pull that off. That is wonderful. Yeah. Awesome. It's just perfection, and oh, okay, you can, okay, don't touch that. My cat was getting it. Bentley's getting into something he shouldn't be getting into. Yeah, you lick yourself over there. Act like you're normal. Yeah, you lick your face. Okay. I may be slightly upset if there is no GPS in FS22. Yeah, GPS is nice. Yeah, GPS would be nice. I've never really, used a GPS mod, but I've heard that they're really good. Basically, they allow you to, I think, kind of just stay going straight up and down the field, and it's a lot easier than trying to eyeball it. Yeah, I just eyeball it, and it works fine. I might miss a couple pieces and go back for them, but usually if I miss like a tiny little bit, I won't bother. It's whatever. It's a tiny little piece. But yeah, GPS is obviously very nice because you don't end up missing anything. It's all perfect, and yeah. Obviously, if there's no GPS by default, modders will obviously add it in, but, you know, it would be cool to have that feature be base game. What? What do you want to say? You want GPS too? You do? Okay. Apparently Bentley wants GPS too, apparently. Okay. This onion won't make me cry. One day you will harvest your last field in FS without knowing. Ah. That is the truth. You could also substitute this in for FS19, because that will also be very sad. I mean, obviously FS22 is coming out, but, you know, there's a lot of good memories with FS19. You know, that's where I started my channel, with FS19, and now it's going. I mean, obviously, it's crazy, because I started my channel with FS19. Well, the second half of my channel, I guess I should say, because there was the Planet Coaster, but we won't talk about that. Started the continuous uploads with FS19, and it's been going. That's the only game that's been consistent throughout this whole thing, and now FS22 is coming out. Because if you think about it, we had Train Sim World, that's now Train Sim World 2. We had Train Mechanic Simulator, that became Farm Mechanic Simulator, that became nothing. We have Microsoft Flight Sim, which is still going. We have KSP, which hasn't been going since the beginning. SnowRunner hasn't been going since the beginning. Flight Sim hasn't been going against the beginning. So yeah, FS19 is the only one that's been there since the start and hasn't really changed. Crazy. Anyone else enjoy playing in interior view? Nice. Yeah, I don't play in interior view that often. Usually I use the third person. It's a lot easier, I think, to use the third person in FS. It's funny because I like, it's weird because it's like on Train Sim World, I like using the interior view. But on FS, I like using the exterior view, and on SnowRunner, I like using the exterior view. But on Train Sim, I like the internal. And on Flight Sim, I like the internal too. I think it just has to do with the game. In Farm Sim, it's good to have more area to view, so you don't hit anything. Because in Farm Sim and SnowRunner, I like being able to see third person, because it's easier to avoid obstacles and stuff in your way. Whereas in Train Sim World and Flight Sim, there's really nothing to avoid. Like, you're not going to hit another plane in the sky. That doesn't happen in that game. And in the Train Sim World, you're on a track. So there's nothing you're going to hit. So it's like, okay, might as well use in-cab view. It's not like I'm going to hit anything. Whereas in FS19, I don't really like it. So yeah. I mean, I will do the interior view for like a couple seconds and check it out for like a new mod. But yeah, I tend to always default back to the exterior. And it's interesting because it varies from game to game. And then if we want to talk about Kerbal Space Program, I use exterior view for that. But I think that's mainly due to the fact that I like how my spaceships look. And I bet I would do internal view with that because, well, I mean, you can do internal view with that because there's nothing you're going to hit in space. Let's be honest. When you're in, nothing really going to hit up there. But, yeah. I mean, mainly in KSP, you're using the map view. Let's be honest. You're using the map view, and then you're switching to your vehicle, and you're using the exterior view because you want to see those beautiful engines fire. That's how it is in KSP. Those engines, they just look great. Especially with the mod I have. When you finally own a truck but can't afford a semi-trailer. Tiny trailer. I mean, it's nice. Go faster. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, eventually afford a semi-trailer. Just, get that second harvest in. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for that second harvest, and then he will buy the semi-trailer. I wonder what that car behind him is thinking. Like, what in the world? I would be super confused. I'd be like, is that normal? Obviously not. Obviously not normal, but obviously couldn't afford a semi-trailer. They're expensive, man. They're very expensive. Someone's been playing too much. Oh, no. Here come the bales. Sir, are you allowed to carry that many bales? That is an absurd amount of bales. That is absurd. Sir. 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 That is way too many bales for your own good. Way too many. Where are they all going? I don't even know, but it's awesome. That's a lot of bales, and that's really cool. And, sir, I don't even think you're allowed to carry that many bales. This game probably wouldn't be alive without modders. Farming Simulator being carried by the mod creators. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be without the mod creators. Yeah, it's the only reason I'm probably still playing, because, you know, I ended Ravenport for a modded map, and then I played on Sandy Bay, which is a modded map, and Erlengrat's not modded, but yeah. Also Walker Farms, can't forget about Walker Farms, that was also another modded map. Used a bunch of modded machinery, and yeah. Farming Simulator is the game that I mod the most out of all the games that I have. Yeah. SnowRunner allows mods. Never really touched a mod. Flight Sim, I guess you could make the thing that I've used mods, but free mods. And they were kind of provided by the developer, so not really mods. And Kerbal Space Program is the other one. But that's just because the game's old, and I wanted to make it look better. And I think I did a good job with the mods that I picked. I think I brought it up to a, you know, took the 2011 graphics and put a couple mods in there and made it, you know, 2021 standard, I think. So it looks great. But yeah, it's the only reason I have the mods. I don't have anything. I mean, I have the camera tools mod to do the cool camera shots, which I've only done once. So really haven't made that much use of it, but yeah, I do have the engine mod and the just stuff to make it look better. Nothing gameplay-wise there. And yeah, Farm Sim, it's all the gameplay mods, all the different tractors and things that you can do, herbicide manufacturing, firewood, all these things. So yeah, definitely heavily modded Farming Simulator is. Just discovered that you can pour grain back into a harvester, so naturally I had to get stupid with it. You take it, no you take it, you take it, no you take it, you take it, no you take it. It's like two kids fighting. But two combines pouring grain in each other's heads. I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. You take it. No, you take it. I don't want it. I don't want it either. Anyway. And the final one. So, please tell me I'm not the only one. Me thinking about potato harvest, me actually doing it. Yeah, that's always how it goes. It's all games, really. All the games. Let me think of another example. That's not, in SnowRunner, I was thinking about, today I was thinking, you know, in last week's video that went up, I'm like, I'm gonna do the power plant mission, I'm gonna get it all done, it's gonna be great, and then the Royal flips over, and I'm like, ugh, why? So, I'm just like this little kid over here, except my truck flipped over. Yeah, and then another example, Transim World. I'm gonna do a scenario. I enjoy that all the way through. I know what I'm doing. It's great. So that game's kind of the exception. And Flight Sim. Yeah, Transim World and Flight Sim, they're kind of similar, so they're exceptions. But yeah, no, SnowRunner, Farming Simulator, and Kerbal Space Program. Those are all games where I'm like, I want to do something, and then actually doing it, it's like, why? But no, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos. Let me know what you guys thought about the new format. Instead of just being heavily edited, I'm using the most of Bandicam features and kind of editing it as I'm doing it, so it shouldn't be that hard to actually get this out to you guys on time. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyway, see you guys later. Have a great day, rest of your day, and goodbye.